What's up, boxing fans? This is Aztec 101 in the ring. I had a brief conversation with Jeff Cotto in the comment section where we're talking about Canelo's career. And I saw your video, Jeff. Saw your video. I don't have 30 minutes to respond. I'm going to be short and sweet in this video. And I'm just going to repeat what I said in the comment section. There's no one at middleweight or junior middleweight that has a better resume than Canelo. Okay? With that being said, I hear what you're saying. I hear you have complaints. With all those complaints, though, if Canelo is a gimmick, what does that make of all these other fighters around him, including Triple G? Canelo's career, his resume is superior to Triple G's. By far. You know this. That's why in your video you never came out and said Triple G has a better career, has a better resume. You never said that. Try to hide behind the whole, he's done something for the sport. Oh, you said Canelo has never done anything for the sport, but Triple G has, right? Bro, I'm curious to know, what has he done? Has he ever moved up in weight? He hasn't done shit. He hasn't moved up in weight, moved down in weight. Try to fight an elite fighter. He's never done that. Triple G does not have an elite fighter on his resume. Who's elite? David Lemieux? Willie Monroe? Kell Brook? Daniel Jacobs? Daniel Gill? Who? Matthew Macklin? He's got a handful of good fighters. Good fighters. Good. They're good. But not elite. Not pound for pound status. Not even an over the hill X pound for pound fighter. Doesn't even have that. He had Andre Ward right above him. He could have moved up in weight, attempted to fight there and fight him. He never did that. Ever. Could have fought Lara, an elite fighter. Well-known elite fighter. Could have fought him. Lara was calling him out. He never did it. Even the fight, there were even rumors of Chavez Jr. fight, and Triple G fans wanted to see it. They were all down for that. To bring up Triple G, that he's done something for the sport. I need to know what it is. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Because he's unifying belts? Against who, though? The names are more important than the belts. That's it. Period. The names are more important than the belts. That's a fact. That is a fact. The names are more important. Who you won that belt from is more important than the actual belt. Or who you defend against. That's important. We don't respect, a lot of boxing fans feel this way too. They also don't respect, they don't give a fuck about these belt organizations, because the belt organizations, they don't even respect their own ranking system. So it's all bullshit. Why should they? Why should people? Why should the fighters respect it? I think Triple G is using the belts as a way to keep himself safe, because he knows he is fighting against weak opposition, weaker champions in a weak division. And the only hope for him to get respect is to fight Canelo? Right? Canelo. It's Canelo. Right? Why? Because he's got a better resume. That's why. You can pick apart Canelo's career. It's still better than Triple G's. Pick it apart. However you want to slice it or dice it. And you want to blame... Look, this whole A-side, B-side shit. When I saw the face-off, I swear to God, Max Kellerman brought up A-side, B-side. It wasn't Canelo coming out and just talking about it for no reason. Max Kellerman brought it up. He answered a question. Specifically about being A-side. But you want to compare that to Floyd? You want to blame Floyd for A-side, B-side talk. You know, honestly, I have to say, man, you got to blame Pacquiao for that shit. To be honest. You got to blame Pacquiao. He was dancing to the same song. You know, if Pacquiao would have just accepted the offers that he was given, we wouldn't have to hear about this A-side, B-side shit. All it is saying that I sell more than you. I'm more popular. People will most likely be here to watch me fight. Not you, me. They're here to watch me. That's pretty much what you're saying when you're A-side. And it was the truth. Floyd was the A-side. When he said it, it was the truth. Even against Pacquiao. But no, Pacquiao scared of needles and he wants 50-50 and well, he was playing the same fucking dance too, man. He was doing the same shit. So don't try to come at me like you're fair and you're balanced. Bro, you have like this weird anger towards Floyd. You know Pacquiao was to blame, and I know he's one of your favorite fighters, but he's to blame too. Because he's definitely used being A-side to his advantage. Definitely has. Catchweight king, right? But back to Canelo, you know. There's so many holes. I would love to do this live where we can just go back and forth and we can just argue who has a better resume than Canelo. There's no point. There's no argument. You said it was he's had a terrible career after Angulo. I mean, right after Angulo was Lara. You're all high on Anthony Joshua beating Klitschko. I mean, check this out. I don't know why you were bringing up Anthony Joshua, because we weren't talking about Anthony Joshua. Maybe that was towards someone else, but I'm going to use his last win as an example here. Anthony Joshua just beat Klitschko, who was 41 years old. Right? Canelo, years ago, beat Shane Mosley when Mosley was 40. A year younger than Klitschko. Who's to say Klitschko isn't over the hill? And then can I use that to discredit Anthony Joshua? Well, Anthony Joshua waited to fight an old Klitschko that just came off a loss. Obviously over the hill. He needs to retire. No, I mean, I can. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. Even though it sounds like I already did. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a point here. Fights Erislandy Lara. Yeah, he fights Kirkland. Fought Kirkland. You're saying he was punch drunk. Where the fuck did you see him punch drunk? He looked like he was in the best shape of his career. He was taking fucking heavy shots that he should not be taking. He got outclassed. Amir Khan, I didn't like that fight. Liam Smith, I didn't like that fight. Now we got Chavez. I want to see it. You can't tell me it's not a fight. You can't tell me it's not a fight that people don't want to see. I mean, you don't want to see it, that's fine. Triple G is waiting for the winner. I don't know what you're mad at. I think that's the difference. You're mad. I'm actually happy where it's going because I know it's going to lead to Triple G. But I don't think you really want to see that fight because when Canelo beats the living shit out of Triple G, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do, bro. It's going to be Pacquiao all over again. You're going to try watching that shit in fucking slow motion. So, it's Aztec 101 in the ring.